What's up, guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to continue the conversation when it comes to XRP about the XRP ETF. Now, there's a lot of speculation on what's coming next and how it's going to affect the crypto market, but we may end up seeing a flurry of ETFs that come, across our desk. And, whether they're approved or what, but I believe they will be somehow discussed in a larger setting, one of them being here. Um, things like the Ethereum ETF, XRP ETF, Solana ETF, AVAX ETF, more Bitcoin ETFs, whatever, right? There's just going to be a lot of conversation over creating some consistency, creating some um, ability to see the market grow in that consistent manner, in that more traditionalist sense of an ETF where, it's moving slowly, right? It's moving slowly, but increasing slowly, has more of that consistent movement, that more believable movement within a project. And I think we'll see that. Coming soon for Bitcoin, we will see that. Right now, it may be on the more building phase as we're seeing the Ethereum ETFs being built up to whatever they're going to be built up to. Currently, I believe at $11 billion that has been invested into these ETFs so far, which is amazing. And we honestly think there's going to be multiple billions of dollars more that are added into these ETFs, creating that stability that we all want. Now, with that being said, there's been plenty of conversations, not only on this channel, but a lot of other channels, as well as a lot of news sources, talking about the next ETFs that are in line. What's really next? And I think when we look at what's next, we understand that what is kind of the bigger player in the game. The biggest player in the game, obviously, is Bitcoin. The next biggest player, when you talk about by market cap, you're looking at Ethereum. Then you have BNB. Then you have Solana and XRP and AVAX and Cardano and all of these other ones. It's like, what's going to be the next thing to do that? And honestly, I think you're going to have a couple of them that are solo. I think you're going to have a couple of them that are solo where you have XRP maybe as a solo one, where you have Ethereum as a solo one. But then you might end up getting into a point to where you have more consolidated ETFs to see what sectors you're actually included in on. Now I'll talk about that in a little bit, but apparently Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse actually thinks that we are going to have this ETF, that it is inevitable, but believes that an Ethereum ETF will come first. Now, we're going to get into that article in a little bit. Guys, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to check out my link for Patreon, that's down below, as well as my link for Margex if you want to start trading XRP at a level of maybe a 50x leverage if you're interested, or you can even go as low as a 5x leverage and you can start trading with $5. I was just trading the other day with $2. So feel free to go ahead and check out that link to Margex, and honestly is a really, really good platform. But let's talk about this, which is the fact that Ripple CEO expects more crypto ETF approvals. So Brad Garlinghouse expects the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to approve further cryptocurrency-related exchange-traded funds now that Bitcoin ETFs are a reality. So Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse believes the approval of several Bitcoin exchange-traded funds ETF in the United States have paved the way for similar cryptocurrency investment products to launch in 2024. He says, "I think it's certain. Wait, I think it's a certainty. I'm not going to push a horizon on the time, but." I think there will be other ETFs for sure, Garlinghouse said. Then you have Ripple CEO that responded to a line of questioning focusing on the SEC's high-profile approval of Bitcoin ETFs, stating that I think the chair of the SEC, Gary Gensler, has become a political liability in the United States. I think he's not acting in the best interest of the citizenry. Um, uh, he's not acting in the best interest of the long-term growth of the economy, and I have to agree, right? I think Gary Gensler is just not not a good actor in the crypto space. I wish I would have increased the size of this because I could not see anything. But I think it's absolutely right that Gary Gensler is not acting as a person that cares about cryptocurrency, that cares about the economy, that cares about developing, that cares about change. I think the only thing he cares about is his seat and where he goes in the future, in his future job. Um, so I think that's all he really cares about, and any money that he can make other individuals by showing some sort of negativity to the market and predicting that that negativity is going to happen to his friends and family so they can invest or short or do whatever they want to do within that position. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is big to be able to see this come straight from the CEO of Ripple's mouth to say, look, we're we believe that this is going to happen. Him saying that it's a certainty and responding saying Garlinghouse stopped short of explicitly predicting an XRP ETF would be approved by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, but he expects an Ether ETF to get the green light in the near future. We all expect Ether to get that, and I believe there's already one that's set for approval. But we're we're looking for more and more consistency and more stability for the crypto market, and it happens through these ETFs as all of these funds and more traditionalists that are now getting into it, not in the form of directly investing into that, but a form of indirectly investing into it, and maybe having it protected by more of the fund and exactly what happens there. Just know that if Bitcoin ends up moving, let's say it moves 6%, you're going to see that position also move 6%. However, if you see a combination of all the market where it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Terra Luna Classic, XRP, whatever the positions actually are that are in that ETF, it now has different movements, different percentages that it could move based on how those positions are moving specifically. Now, we know that the crypto market tends to move together, so it's not about that until we see maybe a little bit more spread out impact, and not just a Bitcoin related impact, but Bitcoin, and then also looking at XRP, and also looking at AVAX, and also looking at I don't even know what other position, Jasmy Coin, Grok, some meme coins, right? Then you'll be able to see exactly what does happen there, in the more inconsistent, or sorry, consistent movement for everything altogether. Does that make sense? But either way, this is phenomenal news to be able to see the impact of uh, what these ETFs can do. And yes, we're not seeing the most positive time in the market right now, but it's always great to have some information telling us if people believe in the things that we believe in, right? I believe in an XRP ETF. I believe that it's inevitable. I believe that it will happen. But we have to understand what's going on with the SEC, what's going on in the United States with all of these battles back and forth, these disagreements, labeling a security or not a security. We have to know, we have to lay down the law, we have to understand what that's all about, and a lot of other things. But I think the ETF is coming. Brad Garlinghouse thinks the ETF is coming. A lot of other things, a lot of other people on YouTube and analysts and all of that believe the ETF will be here as well. It's a certainty, but we need to answer that question on when. And honestly, I don't know the answer to that question, but we will answer it as soon as we can. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, check out my MargX link that's down below. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.